So here are my potato plants, and they're not looking so good. All the leaves have fallen off and they're dripping over. That is because it is time to harvest them. So let's dig them up and see what we get. So I'm just going to be pulling up the stems to see what I get. These are grocery store potatoes, so I'm not expecting much at all. These are not the normal seed potatoes that most people buy. So the first plants that I pulled up did not have any roots on them at all. So I'm hoping for a little bit better on these. But as you can see, they do have some roots. These are golden potatoes, and this one's very small, smaller than what you would buy at the grocery store, but that is completely fine. And I'm adding this to the container. So I'm at least trying to find a couple bigger ones. This one's actually a nice size. It's about what I got from the grocery store from when I first bought these potatoes. And then now there's just a couple more small ones in this hole. Now I'm digging over where my russet potatoes were, or baking potatoes, and I'm hoping to get better sizes on these because I'm wanting to be able to use them for baking. So this one I just found is a great size, and this is the ones I want. It is awesome for baking, but I'm still fine if I do find smaller ones, just like this one. So here, there was no plants that I could see, but I do remember putting potatoes in the ground here. So I'm just gonna dig it up and see what I get. I did find one small kind of medium-sized potato. These are also the baking potatoes, but this is just great. I'm glad it grew. And then I found this really weird looking one. It might have been two potatoes started growing into each other, or maybe a bigger potato started to sprout, but no matter what, I think I'm going to be replanting this one for more plants. And all the other potatoes on this plant had sprouts, which means the plant died and the potatoes underground started to sprout. That is fine because I can save them for future plantings. Here are all the little ones. These are completely fine to get. They're still awesome for cooking. Here is the full harvest on what I got. I am very happy and surprised on what I did end up getting, considering that these are from grocery store potatoes. I sprouted them myself. This is the biggest and smallest potatoes sitting next to each other. Here's a size reference of them sitting next to a Sharpie pen. Here are all the potatoes. I washed them, and I'm keeping 62 of them for cooking and eating. And I saved 9 to grow once again, mainly because most of them had sprouts on them. I hope this may have inspired some of you guys to start growing your own potatoes at home in your own garden. Thanks for watching to the end of the video, and I'll see you next week.